Well, hello, all my beautiful friends. How are y'all doing today? I hope everybody's had a good day. We are at hump day. Today is my baby boy's birthday. My oldest one turned 36 today. It's hard to believe. They do grow up fast. But, like it or not, he's still my baby boy. But thank you all for being here. Yay. Thanks for coming in a little early. I wanted to get going on this. I didn't think I would have enough time to go a little earlier, so I set it for 5. But let's see. Hello, brown eyed girl with the 3s. Hi, Shirley. How are you doing? We got Jilly. Hello there. Hi, Miss Kathy. And Laurie, how are you doing? Hello, Blue Eyes. How are you doing? Hi, Miss Rhonda. Hi, Maria Gal. Is that what it is? I'm trying to look. I've been looking at the computer all day. My Marina Gal or girl. There we go. Hi, Fine Summer's Truth. How are you? We need to do a live for summer pretty soon. Hey, Chief. How you doing, Chief? Hope you're good. Let's see. Anybody else sneak in here? Hi, Tabitha Star, my friend. How are you? It's been good talking to you. Hello, Jasper. How are you? To my son. Thank you. I was like, whose birthday's today? My baby boy. It's all grown up. Hello, Selena. Thank you all for being here. Blonde cool woman, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Hi, V and Paula. Good to have y'all. Thank you for being here. What video did you watch last night, Chief? Let us know. Fill us in. Hi, Opal. How are you doing? Good to see you. Let us know, Chief. Don't leave us hanging. Well, guys, thank you for being here. As always, if you like what we're doing, please hit the thumbs up. It does really help the channel to grow. If we ever have anything that we talk about here that you feel is important, share it out with your friends. Let them know. Oh, they cross the line every day, don't they? We're fixing to have a talk. Your 5-year-old gonna laugh over it. Is she like her mama? Oh. Yeah. Hi, Mary. How are you? Well, like I say, hit the thumbs up if you don't mind. We have memberships available. It's not much, but it does help me with the channel. Try to keep the different programs going so that we don't have to look at commercials, and I can make videos and thumbnails and, all the things. It goes right back into it. So I appreciate that. And if anyone would like to leave a tip, I will put those across the bottom. It's always appreciated, of course. And I don't mind going to get me a large Coke from Jack in the Box. But, anyways, thank you all for always being here. I appreciate you all so much. Karen, Terry, Mary. Good job. Thanks, y'all, for coming in and being with us. Appreciate y'all. So, guys, when do people cross the line? Let's talk. Because we have a case that we're really studying hard on. And lots of people are involved behind the scenes. People actually involved in the case themselves, part of it. You got people behind the scenes, you've got law enforcement, you've got all the people trying to work to find Sebastian. And yet some people lose sight of the fact that Sebastian is the number one that we're here for. It's all about him. It's all about what we can do to help. And yeah, some are involved very, very deep. Yes, Lori, very deep. Hey, Pink Warrior. Thanks for coming in with us. I appreciate you. But we have issues with people digging and looking into things. Not a big deal there. Gosh, Blue Eyes and I will sit on the phone and we're both on computers sharing what we're finding, digging and looking. And folks, not to be rude, but I do have things that I know of that has been found or proven or whatever that's not something I can put out. And it's not because I want to keep it to myself. It's because I was asked not to put it out. It's because there are things that if something was to get out and the person responsible was to hear about it, that person can bolt and run before all the evidence that they need to secure that person as either guilty or not guilty. That person could run. That person could hide out. That person can say, oh crap, they're on to me. That's not what we're here for. We're not here for that. We're here to get out as much evidence as we can. But there are some things that's not meant to be put out yet. There's things that you can hold on to, things that you can share with people you trust, your very close group. We just talked yesterday about the green hoodie. Guys, I'll be honest with you. I have that lady's obituary, but I'm not going to give details. I'm not going to share anything about it other than what we talked about yesterday. The only importance that I wanted to put out yesterday was the fact that this woman was supposedly interviewed and there was a statement put out by law enforcement in Sumner County saying they had just talked to her. Well, she was deceased around the time they put that out. So I don't know when they talked to her, but that's something to keep in mind, something to think on. But there seemed to be someone that dug into it, found the obituary, gave it to a creator, and a creator felt like that was needed to be put out, when in fact it wasn't. It should never have been put out. That is something that no one really knew had been connected. And so I ask you, as people who follow my channel, I'm a straightforward person. I'm going to tell you what I can. I'm going to tell you what I know as much as I can. I'm going to be honest about it. And when I found out about it, I can't believe the fact that someone would put their channel above Sebastian. And that's how I see it. Because instead of checking into that and saying, hey, can someone tell me, is it okay if I put this out? They wanted the clicks and views. They wanted to be the person that had the scoop and put it out there. But guys, we have to stay focused on Sebastian and what's best for his case. And that, to me, is when you know that you've taken your channel and you have crossed a line with it. I have people send me stuff all the time. I don't always talk about it. I start looking into it. I check it out. I send it to people and say, hey, is this something we should look more into? Is this something you know about? Whatever. But I don't just put it out there real quick, because what if that had some very, very, very important detail that's going to connect this whole entire case together? And every person involved sees me, hears about it, and they all go running around, hiding somewhere, creating more distractions, doing whatever they need to protect themselves. That's not cool. I'm telling you guys, it's just, when I heard about that, my heart just broke, because Sebastian's our number one. He's the person we're here for. And sure, I would love for my channel to have thousands and thousands and thousands more subs. I would like to be able to have a channel that would support me a little bit. I have a channel that makes a couple $100 a month if I'm lucky. But I'm still here for Sebastian. And I'm not going to ever be that person that puts out information just so I can get more people and get more money off of it. So I want that clear. And if anybody's listening that doesn't agree with me, I understand. But I want everybody to know here on my channel, that's how I feel. This is how I feel about it. I don't do the drama. The drama has nothing to do with Sebastian, and that's why I'm here. I'm not going to have anything to do with trying to ruin his case either. And if there's something I know, but I can't tell you guys, just know it's not because I want to be the person to put it out first, or I'm trying to hide the information, or it's not that. It's the fact that it's not time for that to be put out. And I don't know a whole lot, but I know some. And when it's time, we'll talk about it. But you have to stop and think. Is the person this is about connected to Sebastian being missing? And we looked yesterday and talked about it. We all honestly believe that Green Hoodie had something to do with it. But guys, that's as far as we needed to go. For right now, that's as far as we needed to go with it, because once we realized that Green Hoodie possibly could have that connection to Sebastian's case, the details needed to stay quiet. And yes, that person is deceased. The person that they think is connected is deceased. Hey, everybody that's come in, Kimmy Lou and Jenna, YouTuber. Anybody else I missed? Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. Hi, Udi. I'm telling you, yeah, there's got to be a script somewhere. I don't know. I'm just so aggravated at the fact that there's a YouTube creator, and I don't even know who it is. Honestly, I don't. But there is a YouTube creator out there that was given the obituary of this person and put it out. I don't know. I just don't get it. There are details that should not be out there. And there's a reason for that. And it's called Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. That's the reason. We want justice for him. We are here for him. And yet, we shouldn't be the one to run it for his justice. That's not what we should be doing. We shouldn't, guys. We have to have some morals. We have to have standards that we go by. And I just want everyone here that comes in and listens to me, whether you're here now in chat, whether you're back in the bushes, whether you're going to watch this on replay, just know that there are some things that can be put out. There are some things that can't be put out just yet. But it takes all those things to be able to get the justice that Sebastian deserves. And if you're told, hey, I think she knows more, I might not. But I'm making a judgment call for my channel and my integrity as to whether I give you all the information or just some of it. And it's nothing personal. I just need everybody to understand, because I'm here for Sebastian. And it would hurt me so deep inside if I was to find out some information I put out is what's going to keep them from being able to get justice for him. I don't care that my channel is small. I would rather stay where I'm at right now today. Leave it like this the rest of the time I'm ever on here than I would to put out information just for content, I hate the clicks and the views, but that's basically it. I am not going to sell out Sebastian. And so I hope you all understand that I'm going to give you everything I can. Everything today that I can give you, I'm going to give you. And if you find something, send it to me. I will look into it. I will. Those of you who sent me information about Texas Roadhouse and the green hoodie inside, I'm looking into that. I'm checking that, and we'll talk about it. I just need to make sure what we talk about over here is going to help. Yeah, Jasper. And Chief, yes, I did see that as well. I saw that. Chief put on here, let me get back up to his comment. He said the video he watched, in the video, it explains Chris Proudfoot and Craddock going to high school and serving in the Navy together. There's this thing called the Brotherhood, that good old boy system, nepotism, where family members get hired over people with experience that could actually do better jobs. Oh, Tabitha, thank you so much. That's so sweet. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Mountain Mama. That is so sweet. I want to be proud of my channel. I don't want to be the channel that sits there and says, hey, you hear about this person, blah, 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 blah. I'm not in junior high. I don't want no part of that. Did you hear what they said about this person and that person? And, And if Sebastian's name is on my YouTube thumbnail that you see when you find out about my live, then that's what we're going to talk about. I would never put his name up there and not talk about him or whatever pertains to his case. And it's just getting to the point where people cross a line. But I want you guys to understand that I am not going to be that person. And if anybody comes here for drama, guys, it's not going to happen. Not going to play into the drama. Oh, thank you, Dee Dee. I appreciate you being here. Yes, it does, Chief. And we're gonna watch that. We're gonna do that one tomorrow. Today, since we talked about the flashlights yesterday, I'm gonna go over those. I found a couple of good videos that were put together. They were put together very well. But we're gonna go over those and discuss those here in just a little bit. But I just wanted everybody here to know about what's going on, what's happened, and to know that if I know something and I'm not saying it, if I tell you a little piece of something, if I'm very vague about it, there's a reason. No, I hope y'all understand. I really do. Because someone said, I bet you had all this information. It's like, yeah, I did. Well, you should have put it out first. It's not what this is about. It's not what this is about. The point that I was making yesterday was the fact that the video from Texas Roadhouse was first attained by At Night Media, from what I have been told. Sumner County had not even gone to pick that video up. But yet, Green Hoodie had already been talked to. So how's that possible? Hi, I'm too honest for this. How are you doing? You know what I'm saying? How's that possible? That's what we were about yesterday. That was the point to make yesterday. If I had wanted to prove a fact, I would have put everything out, but I didn't because it wasn't meant to be out. But I do appreciate you all for understanding where I'm coming from and what, yes, they do have every right to lie to us, don't they, Long Cool Woman? They do. They do. They have every right. And there's nothing we can do about it. Just it seemed really strange to me to know that this woman was no longer alive almost a whole month before that letter got put out. So I'm not sure I trust local law enforcement there. I'm not sure that I feel in my heart there's no corruption there. I still have that feeling, and I worry about that so much. That's what I worry about too, Brownout Girls. Yes. I'm afraid they told Seth what Seth wanted to hear, so he would back off from him. Lori, I do not know that. I do not know that. I have no clue how she passed. I don't know. I don't even know a lot of details about the person she is. Well, this is the Long Cool Woman. Since, okay, let's talk about this. Okay. The person that is assumed to be, let's put it that way, Green Hoodie. The person that is assumed to be Green Hoodie is the person that has passed. So that's it, Miss Kathy. That is it. Ellie can do whatever they want, good, bad, or evil. They have complete control over all of it. Yes, they do. Hey, Chit Chat. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you being here. And hello to everybody that's come in. I appreciate y'all so much. So, anyways, that's my rant for today. I just want everybody to understand my channel. I want you to know for sure. Yeah, when justice falls in the hands of the unjust, there's just a line. And if you have any type of common sense or humanity, whatever it is, stop and think before passing on or someone putting it out as facts that this case is about Sebastian. And if that information you have is something that you can't take back once you put it out there, but it might be something that can jeopardize the case, then it doesn't need to be put out. There is someone that I speak with that is involved with all of it. Long Cool Woman. I don't want to put out a name or anything, but I'm able to send this person the information that I find. It gets passed on if it needs to be, and I get information back. Let me see this real quick. When was this? 2 months ago. Okay. Alrighty. Thank you for sending me that. So, anyways, hey girl. Hey brown eyed. How you doing? Hi. Hope you're well. Thank you, Lonkel woman. I hope y'all do trust me and believe me. I want y'all to be able to come here and get as much of the facts as I can give. We'll talk about things. If you have questions, ask me. If you have information, send it to me. I will look into it. Hey Jude, how you doing, sweetie? Yeah. We just need to be careful because there is a line that we can cross in this community talking about Sebastian's case. Because our number one goal we have to always remember is justice for Sebastian. And in order for that to happen, we have to find him. And when information is put out there about any part of any involvement, we have to be very careful about that. We don't want anyone to bolt off. We don't want anyone to go underground somewhere, to go to a whole nother country so they can't be brought back, whatever it is. We don't want to be part of that. So y'all be very careful. Anyways. Yeah, how is your puppy, sweetie? Hey, Mary. How you doing, May? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you all so much. Okay, we're going to talk about the flashlights a little bit. And there's 3 different people that have put out a thing about flashlights. So we're going to watch all 3 of them real quick. And I want to get going on this. So hang tight. We're going to play. The first one is going to be with Nick Beres. He's the one that put it out the very first. So we're going to watch his. These aren't very long. So hang tight. Here we go. And just so y'all know, thank you so much for your support. I love you guys. Y'all are amazing. All righty, here we go. Okay, on this video, we just saw the 2 lights. But on the top left up here, I want y'all to kind of watch that as well, because we're going to talk about that here in just a little bit. So kind of pay attention to as much as you can. There is no sound. And there's the second one. Moving off closer, closer, closer to where the other one was. Okay, so we have 2 definite flashlights there, okay? Now, we're going to look at something else real quick. Hang on. Oh, and if y'all hear me vape while we're watching, I apologize. Okay, we're gonna watch these three here. Okay, this is with Bedtime Crimes. She does an amazing job here. Let me get this bigger so we can see it good. There we go. Okay.
Welcome to Bed Crime Stories podcast. I'm your host, T. If you like all things true crime, if you like it delivered in a peaceful, tranquil manner, if you like it clear and concise without drama, then I highly recommend you subscribe. And if you like what you hear, please smash the like button. It's a free way you can help. And now, without further ado, let's dig in. I wanted to share 3 video clips that were leaked from one of the neighbor's security cameras. I found these on the mysterious disappearance of Sebastian Rogers Facebook page, and I'm going to read the note that the person who posted them wrote. The note reads, "I think there's a lot of confusion about the video clips that were leaked. There are 3 total, all taken from the same camera and all slightly different. 34-second video. This is the video clip that shows the mystery car taillights / front lights spontaneously light up. That mystery car is stopped in the road and in the general area of the red circle in the diagram below." I'm going to share that diagram with you guys as well. Moving on, the note says, 19-second video. This video clip is the full frame of the flashlight 1 and 2 video. Yellow circle on the diagram is the 2 lights that Nick video are zoomed in on. So she's referring to Nick Beres. He's the reporter who first shared the video of the 2 mystery lights. The note continues, quote, "In my opinion, there is only one moving light." 12-second video. This video clip is full frame of Nick's flashlight running back to the house video. A tiny light can be seen moving quickly in the dark area toward the top. All of these videos are from a camera on the garage of 101 Stafford. The diagram below illustrates the approximate field of view for that camera. The moving lights are in the drainage ditch that runs behind / between. I think this person who posted meant to write between / behind Sebastian and his neighbors' houses. Okay, that's what the note says. Now I'm going to share the videos again along with the note to try to make sure this is all very clear. I'm going to play the videos in the order that she described them.
Okay, guys. If you can look, let me see if I can get my cursor up there. Right here, tail lights. These are headlights. Okay. This is a car. The lights come on the front and the back. Looks to me like a SUV or a truck. Looks to be of a darker color, is what I would guess. And that's
okay, so that was the 34-second video. I'm going to play it again for you. This is the video clip that shows the mystery car tail lights / front lights spontaneously light up. That mystery car is stopped in the road, and it's where the red circle was in the diagram. Let me play it again for you.
Watch real close at the top right. See it come on there?
Moving on to the 19-second video. This video clip is the full frame of the flashlights 1 and 2 video. The yellow circle on the diagram represents the 2 lights that the Nick Beres video are zoomed in on. This lady thinks there's only 1 moving light. Let's play that one.
Do you see the other light coming?
You should look toward the lower right side of the screen for a tiny dot that represents what this lady believes is 1 flashlight, not 2. I'm going to play it again for you.
It's actually towards the top right.
And finally, I'm going to play the 12-second video, which is a full frame of Nick Beres's flashlight running back toward the house very quickly. You'll see a tiny light can be seen moving quickly in the dark area towards the top.
Do you see that little tiny dot? It goes on and off real quick.
Did you see it? Let me play it again for you. Personally, I find this all very compelling. I have never felt right about that 3 a.m., 3:10, 3:30, whatever the time is. I haven't felt good about that video with those 2 lights. To me, those were never trash trucks. I've only let that go because Seth said that law enforcement showed it to him and they were these trucks. Chris Proudfoot has said the same thing, but I personally don't believe a whole heck of a lot that he says. So there you go. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you next time.
All right. We appreciate her for that video. And next, guys, we are going to watch a video. Hey, Cher. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Next, we are going to watch a video from Brandy Gray. Now, you remember on Nick Beres's video, I said, watch the top left where those 2 spotlight looking things are at and kind of watch them. We're fixing to watch them real close on this next one. She does a good job here. All right, here we go. All right, here we go.
Speaking on the flashlight / garbage truck video of the home surveillance that is looking at Sebastian Rogers' home, I am about to show you what I have found. We are going to enlarge and slow down this video. Sit back and watch. It will surprise you. These big lights could be a garbage truck, I'm not sure, but I think that they are lights on one of the houses. And
okay, since this video we have confirmed, we've had it confirmed, those are 2 floodlights on the inside of a garage area or something that if they were on the outside, would have casted more light out onto the yard.
And I believe they are on the Proudfoot's home, and they are stationary. They do not move. Now, if you pay attention to the rest of the screen, the other two sources of light that you are going to see moving across the screen, I will enlarge it. I'll slow it down some, but I will point it out to you in just a minute that these are people. That is two people with some kind of light source. Could be a cell phone, could be a flashlight. I don't know, but it is two people with a light source. And they are walking back towards those big lights, which are right at the Proudfoot's home.
Y'all watch real careful here because you will actually see a person.
Day for Justice showed us where those lights are located by using Nick Beres's video and putting a light filter over it. You can go to her channel to see that. But if you pay close attention here and watch as the light moves across the screen, when it reaches the top of the screen, if you watch in front of those big lights, right here in a second, it's about to walk in front of those big lights, and you will then be able to see that it is a person. You can actually tell it's a person even before then, about midway to the lights. But watch closely, and you're going to see this person walk in front of those big lights right there. Right there. You see? Pause it.
Do you see the head? Can you see the head?
If you need to, you can enlarge your screen and take a look at it. Even slow it down on your end and take a look at it.
Now,
Look right now. There it goes. It's about to cross. Okay. Here I'm bringing it to you. Now watch. That is a person right now standing in front of that light source. I have inside.
what about that? Can you tell a person there? Do y'all see a person? I see a person where the light is at now. This area right here. You can almost make out head, which basically would tell us that's a headlight, a light that goes around your head. I'm not sure, guys, but that's what I see.
Inserted a enlarged still shot of the video where,
And if you notice, the other light is already back at the two big lights. This light is going back towards the car.
you can actually see that that is a person standing about midway of the screen right now. And I understand that we've been told it's a garbage truck. We've been told it's not relevant, amongst other things. But what I'm telling you is that video doesn't lie. I do have a pretty good background in video and skills with it. And that is two people with some kind of a light source. And they are walking back to that main big light source that never moves. It's my opinion that that big light source are some kind of lights on their house. I don't know who the people are, but if I had to guess, your guess would probably be the same.
Well, what would your guess be, guys? Because my guess would be Katie Proudfoot for sure, and probably Mr. Chris. That would be my guess. Karen, I'll give you my thoughts on that. Karen asked, do y'all think that they had, come on, there we go. No, wrong one. Do y'all think CP and KP gained weight on purpose to throw us off from the video? I honestly, this is my opinion. I have seen people that really drink a lot. They get very, very bloated and they puff up really quick. And I think that's the problem they have. But I think if I knew what they knew, I probably would drink too. Just trying to live with myself. Hey, Taylor, how you doing? You know, guys, hi, Sky Maiden, thank you. No, he doesn't deserve the title of Mr. Mm-mm. You know what gets me the most about them? Mr. Chris. He's been in this child's life since Sebastian was what, 7 or 8? He's 15 when he goes missing, and he still calls him Mr. Chris? That's something to me that says he was made to call Chris Mr. Chris. There's one thing when you have manners and you call a Mr. or Mrs. or whatever, you know, that's good old Southern manners. But in your home, after 7 or 8 years, that Mr. inside the home usually gets dropped off. It really does. But if you're made to say it, yeah. To me, that's just disgusting. Ugh. Yeah, he was made to, I'm afraid. Yeah. Exactly, Sky Maiden. He should earn that title. He ain't earning nothing right now, not that we're seeing. You know, hey, butterflies. How you doing? Hi, Joe. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate y'all being here. I appreciate everybody being here. Thank y'all so much. We just looked at the flashlight video. If anybody's just getting in, y'all can go back a little bit and watch those. I honestly believe there are 2 people with flashlights. It did look on that last video like it could be a headlamp. You know, you could put that around your head and it's got the little light up here. And that's really what it looked like. And if you stop and think about it, being in the military, if there was any type of field maneuvers that they did, especially night maneuvers, you will need a light. And if your gun did not have a light scope on it, then you would use a headlamp. So I would imagine they both had that. Ugh, who would want to be number 6? Especially now. Hey, Zero, how you doing? I ain't even gonna try to say the whole word, the whole thing. We'll just say 0. Yeah. Yeah, just for free hands. Because this would be my guess. There was no trace of Sebastian walking. So he had to have been carried. For him to be carried, I would think that he wouldn't have slept through that. Not unless he was given medication to knock him out. And the other person would have to have carried any type of anything evidence-wise that did not need to stay around. They would have had to carry that. Or they could have been in the car when the car got there, got out of the car to meet flashlight number 2. One of those scenarios. But I do think there was no footprint. There was no scent. He uses that word a lot, that we word, doesn't he, Chief? Yes. Sky Maiden, he very well could have been taken out through the garage. He very well could have. It would have had to be that next morning. Yeah. I just know there was no scent of him leaving that house. None across that area. But why would people come from the back of the Proudfoot's home with 2 flashlights, with each of a light? We say flashlight, but headlamp or whatever it is. What would someone be doing out there when it's pitch black dark? Not trash truck time where it's dusk. Why would there be somebody back there at that time of night? And one light just disappears. The other one runs back to the house. One person goes back to the home of Chris and Katie Proudfoot. And we know at 6 a.m., Katie Proudfoot was the only one in that home. 1 + 1, or should we say 2 - 1 = 1. Pitch black. They couldn't wait till morning. They'd have been seen. This was their only option. They didn't count on the video that was taken, was wired in to the internet. The jammers would not have affected it. It's just crazy. And for anyone to say, especially Craddock, that this is not anything related to Sebastian going missing is insane. We finally got everybody over the hump that it's not a trash truck. A trash truck lights go all together. One doesn't take off and go to the back of the Proudfoot's home. Duh. I might have a little blonde in my hair, but I ain't stupid. Yes. Chief Watch Silvers, he's very good at that. Yeah. Yeah. It ain't a trash truck, guys. It's just insane how bad the other side wants us to think that. It's crazy. Insane crazy. What is this? Gotcha. I believe Ellie is purposely lying to the public about the lights. I agree, Zero. I agree. I agree. I think there's a lot. And like we said earlier, Ellie has all right to do it. But Ellie is not telling us a lot. And they could very much on purpose be taking us down a whole different path. I agree, Janice. I would not have guessed that this would be going on this long. It's insane. Yeah, TJ, they did not want the flashlight video out, remember? That was not going to be put out to the public. But someone felt it was important enough, gave it off to Nick Beres and said, this needs to be shown. This is important. But of course, Craddock says it's not. Yeah. Ellie never said it was a trash truck. But now, like I said yesterday, we know Seth was showed a video of the trash trucks. He was shown that video. I believe Katie and Chris might have been showed the same video. But however, the flashlight video was not shown to them. So when they were asked about a video with lights, no, that's the trash truck. But at that time, they had not seen the flashlight headlamp video. Yes, exactly, Karen. And that's what I have heard, that whoever gave it to Nick Beres was afraid that law enforcement wasn't going to do anything about it. Oh, really? I didn't see that. Look here. Chief tells us in mob crew's video with the trash truck in front of the house, the Brinks van isn't in the video. So did Katie take the Brinks van to look at the school or her personal car? Oh, we got some homework, folks. That sounds like something we need to check out. We need to check into that. I was told she went in her car. Or, wait, let me rephrase that. I always assumed she went in her car. But, yeah. Yeah, there was a big, long hour of window there, wasn't there? You know, and my thing is, let's see here. If Katie and Chris are on the phone and he says that law enforcement's going to be there anytime, get back to the house. She gets back to the house, but law enforcement doesn't get there till after 7:00. But we know at 6, let me find my stuff here. Let me look into it real quick because I want to make sure I tell y'all the right thing. But we know at 6:03 she's in her car. We know that. Then we know at 6:20 Chris texted Seth and said 911. Call me. At 6:22 Chris calls Nina. So from 6:03 to 6:20 is a time frame that Katie and Chris talked, that they called the sheriff department or whatever. And then he's texting Seth. Then he calls Nina. But it wasn't until 6:33 when the dispatch call goes out, or it shows that they called LE. 6:33 is when the call goes to law enforcement. Because at 6:36 is when the dispatch call goes out. So make that make sense. If you're scared and you're worried, you call your husband while you jump in your car after only 3 minutes, getting dressed, going to the bathroom, changing your clothes, jumping in the car. Oh, wait, you got to look for him too in that 3 minutes. Inside, outside, she said. 3 minutes. And she's on the phone with Chris. At 6:20, he's texting Seth. 911, call me. He could be doing that while he's on the phone with Katie. I give him that much. But 2 minutes later, he's calling Nina to let her know Sebastian's missing. They won't be going to court. That's his whole basis. But at 6:33 is when the call comes in to law enforcement. Yes, no, it wasn't hours later. It shows Nina, he called her at 6:22. At 6:33 is when the call to law enforcement comes in, and at 6:36, the dispatch call goes out. So Katie only takes 3 minutes to look inside, outside, get her clothes on, because she wasn't in her PJs when she jumped up and went. She wakes up at 6. 6:03, she's dressed and in her car after looking inside and out and all the things she's got to do. And she's taken off. But she didn't drive down every street in the neighborhood, guys. If he would have went somewhere, I would have thought he would have went somewhere close within the neighborhood, possibly. But she doesn't go look there. She hauls ass out of the neighborhood. But 6:20, he's sending Seth a text. Of course, Seth doesn't get to call him back till around 7:30 when he gets off of his shift and gets to his phone in his car. But at 6:22, he is calling Nina. Doesn't call the sheriff's or the jail where Seth works. He doesn't call there and say, hey, this is important. I have to get a message to Seth immediately. That did not happen. It was more important for him to call Nina, which I honestly believe he thinks he was making a trail of, this is who I called or whatever. I was not home kind of thing. But he calls Nina just to let her know Sebastian's gone. I understand letting her know. But he could have called her on his way home from Memphis later that day. Why was it so important to call her after texting Seth? He calls Nina before he contacts law enforcement. Isn't that something? Hey, Caroline. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Melissa. It's crazy. Yes. This is all about the custody battle. Because she says, Christopher, we have court in a couple weeks. And he said, there will be no court. But Sebastian just ran away. So he would have been possibly coming back home had he just left. If he had got mad and left, he'd probably be back home within surely the next day. So what would that keep you from having court 2 weeks later, Chris? Chris would have to know Sebastian would still be gone 2 weeks later. That's what that says to me. Our Taylor, we have heard from the dog handler and everything. There was a scent of some sorts. It was not Sebastian's scent. There was a consistent scent that went to the pond, but I don't know. No one is saying Sebastian's scent is anywhere. The dogs do not have Sebastian leaving the home on foot. That we know as a fact. No, he don't care about hurting Nina. He sure doesn't, Caroline. Not at all. That's not important to him. What was important was that she knew there would be no court in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. He hadn't been missing 24 hours yet. Usually a kid that gets mad, runs out, leaves home, usually comes back pretty quick because they're going to be cold. They're going to be hungry. They're going to miss their phone. This child did not run away, and Christopher Proudfoot knows it. And that phone call to Nina to let her know he was missing and to get mad about it and yell at her, there will be no court, tells me he knew Sebastian wouldn't be back. That's all there is to it. It was 7:03 when law enforcement arrived at the home. At 7:20 is when Seth got his message, when he got to his phone. It's crazy. It's crazy. Why would a parent who is partially responsible for raising this young man feel the need to call his ex-wife immediately upon finding out that his stepson is gone, had ran away? Remember, he ran away. Why would he feel that need to call Nina? It's unright. It's not right. Nothing about it's right. Nothing is anywhere close to being right about this case. We have a mother and a stepfather who can't even get the first, hour and 20 minutes figured out to where it makes sense. I'm telling you guys, Sebastian was lost at 6:00 that morning when that timeline started. When they started their timeline of, I woke up and went to wake him up. And when I woke him up, he wasn't there. You woke him up, but he wasn't there. Sebastian was lost. At that very moment, he was gone. And both of them knew exactly where he was gone. A child is not going to leave their house with no shoes, with no phone, no jacket, the end of February. That was proven to be the Uber driver that came by closer to 3:30 in the morning. I think it was like 3:26 is that timestamp for that. Yeah, that's the later, after the car we saw with the lights come on. It was after that red car went through. That car we saw with the lights come on by the flashlights backed up off of Stafford onto Kellen. They didn't go straight, go down the little cul-de-sac and come back to go out. They backed up, turned down Kellen to go out of that neighborhood. Yes, he is, Dee Dee. He's a professional liar. Christopher Proudfoot. Yeah, he is, for sure. Yeah, how do you wake somebody up that's not there? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. From that moment, Sebastian was lost. He was gone. I know, I'm pretty sure we all feel that he was gone way earlier in the night. But when her storyline starts at 6 o'clock, she knew he wasn't there. If he was there when she went to bed, and she talks about him hiding all the time and this, that, and the other, and jumping out and tried to scare her, she would have opened every cabinet door in that house, every closet, looked in the showers, looked behind doors. She would have looked everywhere. And if that is the case, it would have took a hell of a lot longer than 3 minutes. In my opinion, she woke up, got dressed, and went to her car. And then made that call to Chris so that there's a record of it. That's my opinion. She woke up, put her clothes on. Or maybe she didn't even put her clothes on. Maybe they were the clothes she wore at 3 o'clock when she's trekking across the back courtyard area. Maybe she already had those clothes on. I don't know, guys. It is so sad that we even have to sit here and talk about all these little things, these little details, because it's those little details there that tell the story. It's these little details. And all of these little details we just talked about. Hey, Fred, how are you? I was just thinking about you today. Hope you were doing good. I've got something I need to send to you. I'll be sending it to you this afternoon, okay? I hope you and Ziggy are doing well. Hi, Alicia P. But all of these little details that we just talked about when it comes to the timeline were all put out one at a time. There wasn't a this. It's not the way it happened. They just put out little crumbs here and there. They know where this child is. And yes, that is my opinion. Good, Fred. So happy for you. But here we go again. Another day. No Sebastian. Nowhere closer. Here we go again. Having to talk about what people put out, what people know better than to put out. And here we go again, asking for prayers for another day, for Sebastian, for Summer, for little Monkey Vaughn. These babies have been gone way too long. And there is, hi, Amy. There is nothing that's getting us anywhere close. I believe it is, I'm not sure if it's stepsister. There is a family relation, though. I will say that. I don't think it's a stepsister. I may be wrong. Yeah, Katie couldn't have talked to Seth at all. She couldn't. She still hasn't. She will not. I know. Isn't that crazy, Alicia? Monkey Vaughn. Little guy, man. They have his scent in their backyard, and these people are still walking around. And this guy tells them where to go look in their backyard, right down the road from where Michael lived. And those people are still not charged. People, we have law enforcement in place for reasons. I understand that. But when a man tells you that a child's body was buried in his backyard and they go there and they dig and they find a scent like they did with Michael Vaughn, a child's not going to bury himself in someone else's backyard. Someone had to put him there. And when the man is in jail and tells them where to go look, and they go, that man knows. It's insane, crazy. But I don't know, guys. It's sad. Yeah, they're in jail, but they're on different charges. There's 2 other people involved. They don't even know where they're at. Give me a break. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, if I went into a convenience store and stole a piece of bubble gum for 5 cents, I'd be locked up for probably 20 years. I probably would. Let me see here. Hang on. Let's see what we got here. At Night just posted something. Let's see what we got. Public update on the search for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. The ongoing search for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, 16, intensifies as At Night Private Intelligence, in cooperating with partners and collaborators, remains steadfast in its pursuit of uncovering the circumstances surrounding his disappearance on February 25th, 2024. At this juncture of the investigation, we are actively pursuing 3 pivotal moves. 2 leads indicating Sebastian's survival. These leads provide a glimmer of hope and are being prioritized with utmost urgency. 1 lead suggesting potential harm. This lead points to the possibility of Sebastian's injury and placement near a property associated with his in-laws. Or unwavering commitment. Our unwavering commitment. Each lead is being pursued with unwavering diligence, drawing upon all available resources, intelligence, and expertise. While the nature of these leads diverges, At Night's unwavering commitment to uncover the truth remains unshaken. We continue to coordinate efforts across multiple jurisdictions, collaborating with licensed investigators, specialized contractors, and the public to ensure that no aspect of this investigation is overlooked. Your diligence and cooperation are indispensable in this endeavor. Should you possess any information pertinent to these leads or Sebastian's disappearance, please do not hesitate to contact us. And then it gives the stuff here. While the search is ongoing, presents ongoing challenges, every incremental advancement brings us closer to the truth. Wow. Bless his heart. People are still looking. People are still looking. People are doing what they can. And guys, it's our place to do what we can. And remember, if you find out any information, send it to someone. Make sure it's correct. You know, if you want to send it to me, I'll send it. I'll send it over. We'll keep looking into it. I'll keep you in the loop. But we have to be a person of integrity. We have to be a channel here of integrity. I do not want to be a channel that has more importance on money and viewers and clicks and all the things. I want it to be about justice for Sebastian. So tomorrow we are going to look into the video that Chief was talking about. So y'all make sure to come back for that. Let's look into that because it talks about Sumner County, the sheriff, the brotherhood, the nepotism, all the things. We're going to check into that because that good old boy system really exists in places. But that good old boy system could be what's hindering us from finding Sebastian. So with that, I'm going to tell y'all, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. He does have a stepbrother, Dee Dee. He has two stepsisters, one stepbrother, and a real sister. He had a sudden heart attack is what I had heard, Miss Kathy, but I'm not sure about that. So, yeah, his stepbrother has nothing to do with him. Does not want nothing to do with him, has made a statement about it. He's probably guilty. He doesn't want nothing to do with that family. He left. So, see my comment. Let me see. Shampooing. Where is it? Funny how KP's van has no Brink security sticker or sign on it. It's possible it's her van and she is an independent contractor for Brinks. Very possible. And I think Justin may have talked about that, but I remember thinking the same thing. Shampoo. I remember thinking that. Because usually, you know, there's like a big thing across the whole side of it. But it didn't have any of that. So we can definitely look into that. Anyways. Oh, Star Child, thank you so much. If you were the one that got a membership from Star Child, thank you so much. Tell her thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for that. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that $2 super sticker. I appreciate you. Thank you. Super sweet. Super sweet. So I keep thinking about the video Silvers did when he spoke. Oh, yeah, the CP's coworker. Oh, if y'all haven't seen that, go to Silvers on the Scene and watch that. He speaks to his coworkers. He'll tell you. They didn't even know about Sebastian or Katie. It's crazy. So, They don't have any internal affairs in Tennessee. Yes, I've heard that. Y'all, I don't know what to think about that. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Terry. You know, there's video now that is being put out there. It was a doorbell ring camera, I think it was. And there's a kid running in front of a house or something. I don't know if that's connected to the audio of the kid screaming. I don't know. But I'll look into it. Anyways. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to let y'all get going. I think Justin is live. We can always tell when Justin goes live. We lose a lot of people. But love us some Justin. Yeah, we're going to look into that some more. Definitely. So thank you, Zero, for being here. Appreciate you. Appreciate everyone that's here, everyone that was here, everybody that's going to listen on replay. Thank y'all. You all matter so much. So he is live. Okay. We're going to get out of here. I've been yakking long enough, y'all. But tomorrow we're going to look into that. We're going to talk some more about that. So we'll watch that video. So till then, love and hugs, everybody. See y'all soon.